and welcome to Dario's Comic School. And today we take a look at what came in, and we will talk a bit about inspiration, juice of life, books, and also we will talk about not collecting books, but also after you use something to release it again and give it back to the world. To only keep what you truly need. So, I don't know how to put it. Should I put it this way? Well, let's leave it how it was. Okay, so I got myself the Lone Wolf and Cub. This was a recommendation of I hope I pronounce it the right way, the Susalek brothers. I will leave you a link down below to their Instagram. And then a friend of mine who is into kendo, I guess, which is Japanese sword fighting, but with wooden sticks, read these books, and lately, how do I say, I'm trying to find out what's my passion, what's my purpose. It could be a millennial thing. I'm born in 85. And we could now say, oh, don't be so philosophical, just pick a job, get the money, build a family. I truly would love to do that. But then I had some books like Turning Pro by Stephen Pressfield. And I have to say, this night I had a dream, and I don't know if it's food induced or not, but I had a dream and I was in New York. And that dream gives me goosebumps, and I don't know if that dream means that I have ambition and I have true grit. I cannot tell you. I just read you a passage from here, and then we will go on, because I'm again rambling. Okay. Which was it? He talks about here about more dreams and more stuff, and the moment people turn pro. And the people turn pro usually after they have run away from their calling. I guess a singer, he shares the experience of a singer, and she made it, but then again she feels like a hack, and then she got a dream or has a dream where some of her hero shows up and says, you're a dilettante, you're not real. Or a businesswoman who drives from one place to another and then wakes up with her clothes and a emptied bottle of Jim Beam, and then she says, that's enough, we gotta stop. And then he shares his dream or his turning pro moment where he hits rock bottom. And I know this rock bottom moments where you hit rock bottom and you think, what am I? And the thing here is about self-awareness. And I know this is a comic channel and a comic school, and bear with me. So the Ikigai, Ken Mogi, I YouTubed him, and he's Asian, so I thought, okay, he at least is really Asian. And he knows, this is really like a bit more Japanese philosophy, because in the West we have turned everything into hustle, grind, bam, bam, bam. And I have watched a video before, like there's a channel called Kid Millionaire, and everything is like, oh, you gotta be professional, and you gotta grind, and you gotta do stuff. And yes, I agree, you gotta do that, but somehow you're also human, and you're a normal human being, and you're probably kind of fucked up and kind of genius, and you know that, and you try to get by and to create a good life for yourself. And then when you get or have the good life, you think something's missing, and when you're stumbling like me towards an idyllic future, but the present is a bit chaotic, you feel like a hero, but at the end of the day, There are maybe also some sad moments or moments where you feel like a hero. And yeah, I'm rambling on again. But I call this The Juice of Life. This a book that gives me guidance. And this was recommended to me. Sorry. And we will take a look into this. But Lone Wolf and Cub, maybe graphic novels, mangas, but also very cinematic. And yeah, what I wanted to say. This is what I wanted to say. This is a book. It's from a great hobby I had. It's called Warhammer. And this is from Warhammer Fantasy. And I have to say this book is from around 2000 or maybe late 90s. And I think they don't make them like these anymore. These are real drawings, real paintings, real and true grit. And this is what I truly am. So I try to soak up the juice of life, the things I really am, because lately I think a lot of art is very cutesy, very, oh, we're so fucking woke and all of that. And maybe we're about to face very difficult times. And maybe it's good to express this. And if not, I don't want to have difficult time. Nobody wants. But I think we kind of peaked and we're kind of declining and going back to our core. We've seen it with the SJW movement and so on. And a lot of people are sitting in front of the screens and soaking up information. So for me, something to say. Soak up the juice of life, the things you really are. Like for me, it's Magic the Gathering, it's Warhammer, it's Diablo 1, it's StarCraft 1. It's not StarCraft 2, it's not Diablo 3, it's StarCraft 1, it's Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. And you know why? Because these games were made by people who cared and not just money-grabbing machines. And also people have to be about values, about community, about health, truth, and other things. And that's what I'm seeking, and that's what you should seek too. A side note on that. Don't get over obsessive. Life wants to be lived. Don't suck up too much information. Go on an information diet. Sometimes do nothing. Don't grind all the time. Take some rest. See people. Seek enjoyment. Don't seek only enjoyment. Do also stuff. Don't consume just information like I am doing. Take also time. Unplug your wireless LAN and just work and just paint and just have fun. When you get books, when you buy stuff, don't put everything in, in your room and clog it up like I'm doing. Take what you need, soak up what you want, and the things that have no use anymore, give them away, sell them away, put them on eBay, throw them away if you have to, but there's definitely maybe somebody else can use what you have. So, this is February. It's the last month of winter. It's a month of cleansing. It's a month of this year is the year of the tiger, I guess. I'm not all into spirituality and Japanese stuff. Don't believe that. I'm very Western. I'm totally full 80s, 90s America. Yeah. Although I am an Italian who lives in Germany. But there is something about these books, and our world is very chaotic, very cluttered. I believe that health comes from the inside and not from the outside. And let that just sink in. So get in the stuff that you want, get out the stuff that you are not, and yeah, let's be real.